Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Patricia, and today's video is one that I wanted to do during Vlogmas. Didn't get the opportunity to do it, so I'm kind of glad that I did wait because now I have a little vendor wax experience under my belt and we can go ahead and speak freely. So this is all about the differences between vendor wax versus Scentsy wax. I am by no means a vendor wax aficionado. I am a newbie in this. So I am giving you the newbie perspective as a Scentsy consultant. So I had jotted notes down on this previously. Like I said, this was a video I meant to do, just never got around to it. So I still had my notes. So I was like, okay, I just added like something at the end and that was it. So let's get into number one. So number one, and for me, this is the very first glaring difference between Scentsy and vendor wax is with vendor wax, sometimes there is a Hunger Games mentality. And I told you guys I went through that with Rose Girls last ready to ship order, and this was from their Mario blend, which is their super popular, probably most anticipated wax drop that they do, I think, once or twice a year, the big one with like the whole entire Mario spectrum of products. That restock was cray. I have never, as long as I've been buying wax, gone through anything like that. Even with Scentsy, on the rare opportunities where they have those flash sales and they've got really popular bars. I don't even remember Scentsy's flash sale being like that off the charts. It was ridiculous. Things, flying out the cart as you were checking out. It was crazy. Now, as I said, Scentsy will rarely have something where it's a flash sale. They haven't done it recently, but years back they have done flash sales where there was some really, popular OG bars and they were going like that. Like if you didn't get in on that sale, like when it first dropped, if you waited and got off work and went on the website and tried to get it, it was gone. Number two, cure time. With Scentsy, you can get your stuff, and basically something drops, like let's say the Valentine's Day collection. We don't know when they made it. So maybe they made it last month. Maybe they made it 6 months ago. Who knows? But when it drops, you order it, you get it a week later or a few days later, depending on where you live at, it's ready to go. With vendor wax, sometimes you have that whole cure time, especially if it's a fresh batch. Then you gotta wait. You gotta wait sometimes 2 weeks or even longer for the scent to really, for you to get that full potential of what the scent is meant to smell like. Number three, unique blends. Now, I will give vendor wax that. They come up with some super unique blends of wax. Sometimes there are, it seems like 15 different scents in one scent, in the name of one scent. So I will give them that. They have some stuff that you will not be able to, no matter how many Scentsy bars you put together, you're not going to be able to get that scent of that wax because it is made by a person that has their what I want to say, their percentages of different scents, like the combination to make that unique fragrance. That person that made that scent knows I have 5% coffee, 10% royal sugar cookie, 15% pine or whatever. They have that unique calculation that is for that person and that company, and that is it. Next, let's talk about wait times. With Scentsy, your stuff is ready to go. It is, there's no wait. They drop it, you order it, that's it. With vendor wax, sometimes you have to wait. If you place an order, it might be a month or almost a month before you receive that order. Then sometimes you have things that, you're waiting for it to come back around, and it might not be like with Scentsy where okay, probably in this next catalog it'll come back. Who knows when it's going to come back with vendor wax? It might come back, within a few months. It might be a couple of years. We don't know. But the main thing is on that ordering, it's Scentsy, your stuff is guaranteed to be available for the most part. If it's in the catalog, you're going to be able to get it. If it's a scent that you want that's a summer scent, you just order it and that's it. And it's there. And if it's out of stock, it'll be back in stock soon. Yeah. Requesting scents. Now with vendor wax, you can request scents because, vendor wax has these Facebook groups where you can actually speak to the owner of the company and say, hey, I would like to request X, Y, and Z. They might not do it, as soon as you ask for it, but, they're keeping it in the back of the mind, making notes, and then eventually your request will be fulfilled. And with Scentsy, the only thing we have like that is Bring Back My Bar. So, every time Bring Back My Bar comes around, we hope that one of those scents that we love makes that list of 200 or 250, whatever that big total is, and then we can vote it down. But there's really no guarantee that, like I was just telling somebody recently, I really should have got that last coffee scent it did make the top 2025, and I let it slip through my fingers because the coffee scents seem to be so few and far between with Scentsy. That's something that I wish I could just contact them. And we do have a portal where we can submit, ideas for things, but I wish I could just contact somebody and be like, hey, can you drop a coffee scent in the next catalog? And it happens. Let's talk about wax and Scentsy warmers. You guys know, like I know, there are some vendor waxes that will not work in a Scentsy warmer because we all know Scentsy warmers warm wax at a lower temperature, and Scentsy's wax is softer, so it doesn't need a high temperature warmer to warm it. There are some vendor waxes that will not warm. They're just too hard and they sit there like a lump on a log, and or either it melts but you don't get that scent throw that you want because that wax is not made to be melted in a warmer that warms wax at a lower temperature. I had gotten to the place where I started asking, as a person that was new to vendor wax, asking people, hey, does your wax work in Scentsy warmers? And they were truthful because they know at the end of the day, if you lie and tell me that it does and it doesn't, I'm not buying wax from you anymore. One of the biggest things for fans of vendor wax is you can just order the wax yourself. You don't need a consultant like you do with Scentsy. You can just go on the website or join the Facebook group, find out when the next drop is, go on the website, order it, you're done. With Scentsy, you need to go through a consultant and order your wax through that consultant. Or if you know somebody that knows a consultant, be like, hey girl, can you, next time you place an order, give me X, Y, and Z. That's the only way you're going to get Scentsy wax. Payment. With vendor wax, you're paying the owner of that vendor wax company. But with Scentsy, you can go ahead and become a consultant, buy the wax yourself from yourself, and save some money while doing it. That's a big perk right there. So what has my conclusion come to? My conclusion is your girl needs to slow her roll on the vendor wax. I have just come to that conclusion. Now, with that being said, I did place a purchase today. It was a very, very, very tiny purchase. Those of you that are fans of vendor wax know that Rose Girls did their drop today. This was the drop that had a couple, 2 or 3 Mario scents. that came back. And they were some scents that, well, I know one that it went like that, and a lot of people were complaining that they didn't have a chance to get it. I got a chance to get it this time. It is Fire Mario. I did not have a chance to write the notes down on it because when I went back in, after I had placed my order to write the notes down for you guys, of course it was sold out. So your girl got her Fire Mario. I just wanted one because you guys know with that wax vendor, you can get a bag of wax and it's going to last for a minute unless you're just like plowing through wax. So I got that because that was the one that left my cart the last time, and a lot of clearly it left a whole lot of people's cart because people were complaining. So I got that one. I only ordered 3 things. The thing that really let me know I needed to slow my roll, and I knew this going in, I still ordered it because I'm special like that. I went and bought a bag of wax that is basically the same thing as the wax that I already have, and they only added 1 more note. Yes, child, I did. You heard that right. So they came out with Koopa Claus needs a latte with whipped cream. I think that was the name of it, with whipped cream. I already have Koopa Claus needs a latte. The only thing they did was added a whipped cream note to this. The other notes are exactly the same. I happen to love whipped cream. I love to eat whipped cream. I love the smell of whipped cream. They claimed it smells just like whipped cream. I love a coffee blend, so I was like, you know what? Since I'm getting Fire Mario anyway, and this smells so good, I'm like waving it as I'm talking, and I smell the coffee and the sweetness. But now I'm distracted and want some more coffee. This would be my 3rd cup, by the way. Went ahead, bought it anyway, and I'm like, you know what? This is ridiculous. Why are you doing that? It's basically the same wax with 1 more note. I was like, no, ma'am. You need to slow down. The last one I got is called Fierce Morning Sex. And it is, what is it? I wrote the notes down. Oh, it is Abercrombie and Fitch type. If you guys have ever smelled the Abercrombie fragrances, oh my God. So it's Abercrombie and Fitch type plus spa / fresh masculine. You guys know I love a masculine fragrance. So anything that smells like Abercrombie and Fitch and is masculine, sign me up. So I just got those 3. That was all I wanted. That was all I needed. I was going into this because you guys know, on drop days, we all know when it is. So all week long, in the Facebook group, everybody's all hyped up talking about what they're going to get. I'm like, nope, not going to do it. Nope. Even yesterday, I was like, nope. Earlier today, I was like, nope, not going to do it. No, ma'am. So I was just working along, and I was like, all of a sudden, it was like 2 minutes till the time for the site to go up. 2 minutes till, 1 minute till. It was still on my mind, even though I was working. So I was like, you know what? It must be meant for me to go ahead, go on this website, see if I can get this Fire Mario fragrance. And then, the other 2 that I wanted to get. If I couldn't get anything but Fire Mario, I was cool with that. So that was the first thing I went for as soon as the site went up. Got my 1 bag, got these other 2, 1 bag of each, and I was out. I was done in probably 5 minutes, if that. Because I was just in and out. That was all I wanted. That was all I got. Bing, bam, boom. I just feel like as a Scentsy consultant, and this has nothing to do with any other Scentsy consultants, what y'all do, what y'all spend your money on, you know, if you do more vendor, less vendor, Scentsy, whatever. But for me, I need to, um, I'm trying to be cute with it, but I just need to guard my money more. I need to really pay attention to what I'm spending my money on. I guess that's the only way I can put it. You know, my money needs to go to Scentsy first and foremost. And then if I see something that I want after the fact, then yeah. But I have been spending a lot of money on vendor wax lately, and I'm like, you know what? I can't. You know, I can't do Scentsy and get all the things and vendor wax and get all the things in vendor wax. I do have the vendor wax companies I have been loving are Destination. I bought from them before I was even a consultant. Rose Girls and Sassy Girl Aroma. Those are my favorites. At this point, I think the only one I will really still be going in on here and there, and it's going to be few and far between, is Rose Girls. Once I get through this Mario blend of wax, once she does that kickoff again, where she does like the half pies and stuff, I might, you know, dabble into that, or at least just refresh some bags. There is a scent of hers that I still have not had the opportunity to get. That is the only one that I will be checking for as she does her monthly sales, and that is called Moo Moo Tracks, and it's supposed to be like this banana cream pie with fresh strawberries on top, fragrance, and people have said even if you don't like banana scents, it is the bomb.com. Does anybody say that anymore? So that is the only scent that I will continually be checking for, you know, on that site. So yeah, but right now that, you know, I want to be able as a Scentsy consultant to, if you guys come to me and say, hey, I want you to buy such and such, you know, or not I want you to buy, but can you check out such and such? And I've had people say that, you know, I wasn't even going to participate in this last Bring Back My Bar, but I had multiple people, slow down, girl, multiple people coming to me saying, hey, are you gonna, you know, get it? Are you gonna try it out? I'm curious about, you know, X, Y, and Z. That is my job for you guys, is to purchase the things that you want to see, give you my opinion, tell you what things smell like, and yeah, all the things. So if you guys want me to purchase something, that is where my money should be going, in my opinion, is to Scentsy first. And then if I have, you know, money for the other things, then so be it. But between my son in college, like he just hit me up Monday and was like, you know, I need this. It was some type of electronic ebook or something that he needed for school, or some e-study guide or something. It was $50. So it's like, okay, so there's $50 just flying away. You know what I mean? So inflation, kid in school, we're all going through the same thing. So your girl just is trying to be more responsible with her coin. So that is where I am at. So yeah, the struggle is real out here in these wax streets. I'm telling you, you guys know. So I am not a superstar director. I'm not a director. So Scentsy is not my full-time job. I still work a regular, smegular job. And I just want to be able to, if someone, you know, says, hey, can you purchase something because I want to see, you know, get your opinion on it because I'm thinking about it, then I want to be able to do that. I want to be able to provide a service to you because I feel like that is my job. But I can't do that if I'm just shelling out money. I got the little gun. It's like pew, 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 pew. and money is just flying out the window everywhere. I ain't got it like that. So there you have it. That is my thought on Scentsy versus vendor wax. It's apples and oranges, but as a newbie to the vendor wax game, I just wanted to give you my thoughts on it and let you know that your girl's kind of pulling back on the vendor wax, and we will be back on the Scentsy train. You will see some vendor wax, you know, here and there, but it's not going to be like the big major hauls and stuff like that because I just can't. So let me know your thoughts below. Are you team vendor wax and team Scentsy? Are you team vendor wax? Are you team Scentsy only, vendor wax only? What are your thoughts? What's your money situation looking like? Am I in the boat by myself? Am I on the struggle bus by myself? I'm a big girl. If I'm on the struggle bus by myself, I'll be by myself. And I'll just wave to everybody as y'all go by getting all your different waxes. I'm good. Let's just talk about it and have open discussion on it. So thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.